I'm in front of fucking Walmart at 5 something in the morning, and they won't let me in because they open at 6. So I gotta wait out here for like 8 minutes. Oh man. And I hate this song.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, doing this fucking Walmart parking lot stroll. Ain't nobody here, but been doing pretty good about getting up early and getting shit done. But dude, it makes me so fucking tired. I can't focus on shit later in the day, so I'm gonna have to work something out. I think this month actually I wanted to play a lot. I wanted to make a video, but it's just a bad fucking month. I got a lot of shit going on. But anyway, still doing the vlog. Still gonna post something up in the end. So let's see if these bastards will let me in. Yeah, they didn't open till like 6:10 or something, and I'm running around the store, but we made it. Alright gang, on the way to Emeryville. It's Friday, it is January 7th. We're feeling good. It's a 1-2-3 game that's $1 on the button. We're gonna buy in for 300. I think the max is 500, but I feel like 300 is a little bit short stacked, but again, that's just because that's for insurance, because I don't have much of a bankroll. And damn, dude, I feel pretty good. I've been taking care of my health, you know. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna wear my hat in there. Been eating right, been exercising. Anyway, I'll see you inside.
Admitting the literate tapestry so intricate, defy subject and predicate, immaculate verses like a Jesuit novitiate. Business and the product, my life's the aesthetic object. Always talk it like I walk it, peripatetic with the logic, it's ironic.
Alright, I guess mid-session update, and we would be winning, but luck didn't go our way. First hand had ace deuce suited in the cutoff, like 6-handed. We opened a 10. Dude, min 3-bets on the button. So since it's a min 3-bet, he raises to 20. Everyone else folds, so we call with ace deuce of spades. The flop comes king jack 10, 1 spade. I check. He bets like a quarter pot, and we just fold. He flips over jacks. Later find out he often bets really small with these hands. Yeah, editing right now, that should definitely be a call on the flop. Sorry for being a bitch. Then, oh man, this is the one. Some dude just sits down, short stack. He's got like 200 in his stack. He raises in the hijack, and we 3-bet with aces. And everyone folds, but the pre-flop razor calls. Flop come 10, 7 something. He donks pretty big, so we just flat. Turn comes a 6. He fires all in, and we call pretty quickly. And he's like, "Oh man, you got me." He has king 10, and the river comes a 10, so we're instantly down like $200. Me again. Yeah, I misspoke. The river was a king, and the dude was like, "Oh, you got me." And then when the king was flipped over, he's like, "Oh, 2 pair, I win." He just reached over and scooped all the chips. I was crushed. Almost went home right there. Fuck this game. All right, it's like 10:30. Been playing maybe 3 hours. Second kind of bad hand I had. Some dude raises, there's a few calls. I'm on the button with 6-7 of hearts, so I call, go to a flop, and it's 6-7-8. I think there's like 2 spades. It checks to the cutoff, and this guy like has just bets big with all kinds of stuff, and he bets out pretty big. I think he shoves short stacked, and he's got like 100 left, and I had like tanked and thought about it. This is probably the worst hand that I call with. I call, everyone else folds except the big blind, who reships it for 175, so it's 75 more, so we have to call. And we actually had the best hand. Big blind had 9-7 suited for an open-ender and a pair, and cutoff had queen 8 offsuit. So we had the best hand. I don't know the equity, but the turn is a 5, and then the river is an 8. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6. Yeah, because we don't even win the side pot. We lose everything. It was at that time I thought about going home. I had lost almost my whole bank, half my bankroll. Just go home, Earl. But I refused. I refused to go home. And you know what? I knew I had the mental beastitude to sit there and play it out. I also knew if I sat there long enough, over the long term, I am a winner. So I stayed and I beastified. You're about to see. We ended up winning. Let's go, baby. That. $758. Oh my God. In the car, post poker sesh. It's midnight, a little after midnight, and damn, what an up and down session. This was like, I was ready to walk out kind of big, at least for me, a big loser. In my head, it just felt like I lost more than I did. And then I remembered like some of the sessions I've had lately online where I just like stuck it out because I knew that I'm a winning player. And that's what happened. Like, took a while, slowly chipped up, 3-bet, C-bet, take it down. That's our strat. Simple ABC kind of shit. And we had a little over 800 after a good hand. We got aces in technically a 3-bet pot, but it was a 3-bet after I ISO'd. And the guy 3-bet, his 3-bet was very big, so it was like ISO raise, call. Then I am in the small blind. I'm too tired, man. I raised to 35. The dude check call on king 7 something, 2 clubs. Then check on the turn, and he bets pretty big. With a little bit left remaining, I tank thinking about raising all in or calling, and I just raise all in. He calls, and we win it there. So, all right, I'm trying to edit this shit. I remember that guy was so pissed at me. What he told me was, he said, no one plays aces that way. He said, and I quote, watch some YouTube videos. No one, not even the smartest guy from MIT, plays aces that way. End quote. That's what he told me, okay? And I just want to say, the only reason I tanked, I wasn't slow rolling him. I tanked because he bet 100, I don't know what he bet. He left like $80 behind. And so I'm like, what? Do I just call and then wait for the river, or just jam all in? And so that is why I tanked. It just seemed so odd. It seemed so odd for him to bet that. Why don't you look up some MIT YouTube videos, you nerd? Then there was under the gun plus 2 raises to 18, 2 callers in middle position. Then we're in the cutoff with ace queen offsuit. We 3-bet squeeze to $70, which I figure is fine. The original razor flats, the other 2 get out of the way. We go heads up to a flop, deuce 4 king 2 spades. I have the ace of spades. This guy donks for 65, and I tank, and I decided on folding. Ace queen is a great hand to re-raise there because we block his ace king and if he flatted for some reason, and then king queen. However, it's like a protection donk, so he has like 9s or 10s or something like that. So I'd actually re-raise with like queen jack or jack 10. I'd rather raise with those hands, especially if we have spades there. And sometimes we do. We have those hands we're squeezing pretty wide. So we lost $70 on that hand, which brought us down to, I forgot what the lady said, $758 total. So we were there for 4.5 hours and won $158 after being down $300. Can you believe that? So we beasted it. And so even though I was down, I still won. Even though I had horrible luck, had the best hand in 2 times and lost part of the game. And the fact that I still came out winning shows that I'm probably good at these. I'm not good, but I'm probably okay playing at these things. Like, I think it's okay for me to play. That's what I meant. And I hope to play again.
Immaculate verses like a Jesuit novitiate. A business and the product. My life's the aesthetic object. Always talking.